Hey there, it's Walt. I read the craziest article in the Wall Street Journal this week. It was about how businesses have begun to use artificial intelligence, AI, to determine the minimum bar of customer service that they need to deliver in order to keep their clients and customers. They use artificial intelligence to analyze voice inflection, levels of anger, levels of frustration. They use it to determine those break points when a client or customer is just about ready to leave. And they run all this through their algorithms so that they can determine how little customer service they ought to deliver. Which blew my mind because we're always talking about customer and client delight as a way to stand out in the world. You know, oftentimes consultants and coaches and business professionals, they're worried about competition. They're worried about what they charge, and they're wondering how they can compete out there in the business world. And I will often say, you know, your competition isn't another coach or a consultant. Your competition isn't another lawyer or an accountant. Your competition really is all of the horrible experiences that so many of us have out in the world from day to day. That long wait on a phone line being answered in the order that your call was received, you know, 20 and 30 minutes for a bank, or, you know, that helpline that is not help at all, or the surly clerk at the Department of Motor Vehicles, or, you know, all of those myriad customer and experiences that we have that just leave us frustrated and depleted and worn down. That's really our competition when it comes to doing business. You know, if we can elevate the experience that we provide to the people we serve even just a little bit, we stand out in the world. If we can think about and begin to deliver delight to the people we serve, we blow away the competition. I was thinking about an experience that Ann and I had a number of years ago. When we first moved to Ireland, we got ourselves a little Toyota Corolla, a little beater, because, you know, we were just here and we needed something functional, and frankly, for cars, we're much more into functionality than we are into luxury. And we had this opportunity to go to a big city to do an event. I was speaking at an event, and so we packed up our car, and likely knowing us, we had a backpack in one hand and a plastic bag with our running shoes in the other. And we drove to the city, to this beautiful, magnificent, luxurious hotel. And as we drove up to the front of the hotel, there were two uniformed valet persons there with top hats and white gloves, and one came around to my side of the car and the other went around to Ann's side of the car, and they greeted us and they welcomed us and they opened the doors for us and they took our plastic bag and our backpack for us, and one got into the driver's side and rolled up the window and drove off waving his white gloved hand to take the car to park. And the experience, when I think back about that experience, we were treated like royalty. It was just this amazing experience of being welcomed and treated like royalty. And isn't that what we all want? We want to be treated well. And when we are, that experience just, I'm telling you this story from years ago because it was such an amazing experience to be treated like that. You know, the great Maya Angelou, the poet Maya Angelou, she said, you know, people will forget what you said or what you did, but they'll never, ever forget how you made them feel. And I think as we go through our days, as we go through our weeks, we're working with our teams, we're working with our staff people, really focusing on how we make them feel. And as we move out into the world to serve our clients, our customers, focusing on the experience that we deliver, elevating that experience that we deliver, delivering delight to the people we serve, and treating them like royalty. Make it a great rest of the day, great rest of the week. Talk soon.